Throughout this past summer, our resident plant lover, Boaz, has been taking us into private gardens across Western PA and introducing us to the gardeners behind them.
Yeah, we've seen historic daffodil collections and gardens full of medicinal plants. Today, Boaz is introducing us to a woman who was inspired by gardens she saw on the other side of the Atlantic. Take a look.
This is Havenwood, Julie Whitmer's British garden in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Julie's been fascinated with British gardens for as long as she can remember. But her love of gardens wasn't born in England. It all started at the Grove City Community Library, just a little over a mile away.
I read everything they had, and I had them send away for every book.
After buying this property 11 years ago, she started planting her own English paradise.
I'd only seen this in British books.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's what I want right here. I wanted to break up this big yard.
Right.
And kind of make it into smaller rooms. So this cottage garden starts here with all the pinks and the purpley foliage, and then you pass through this gateway and you go into the birch walk garden.
So how do you go about making a wall and doorway out of plants?
We planted these yews 11 years ago, and it's taken this long for them to get this high. And then I actually just used a very simple floral arch to go over the top to tie them together. So actually, this one over here is even a bit nicer.
Eventually, reading about British gardening wasn't enough for Julie, so she signed up for classes at the Royal Horticultural Society.
And so that's actually what I am, is a certified British gardener living in Pennsylvania. And then you move into the kitchen garden. This is where we grow our vegetables, where I grow my annuals to pick for bouquets.
Some broccoli here?
Yeah, broccoli. And the Swiss chard is living its best life back there.
And this tunnel is made of pear trees?
Yeah.
This fruitful feature was inspired by one Julie saw at Barnsley House, a garden in the Cotswolds.
You did come for a beautiful moment because it is just full of pears. And we've actually been picking and picking them, making pear crisp twice a week right now to keep up.
Am I hearing a water feature over there?
Yeah, there's lots waiting for you.
Oh my gosh, so many hidden surprises. While much of Julie's garden inspiration comes from the UK, other projects are informed by the quirks and history of her own property.
This is kind of an exciting feature that is particular just to our house because this is the ruin garden.
Oh.
This was actually what we called our bat cave. It was a 2-car garage.
Oh.
And so
how would you get here?
Originally, our driveway came all the way to here.
Oh, wow.
So when we took out the garage that was falling down, it was a real problem. I decided instead of just leveling it, that I wanted to harness that diversity of the levels and the elevation, and I wanted to make a ruin garden. So it's kind of rock gardens. If you can believe it, this old shed was actually half falling over just about 1.5 years ago. Let me take you in.
Today, this is Julie's potting shed, which also offers a unique view of her pond.
And this is how I like to sneak up on the frogs.
Wow, it's really such a magical little corner, and it has such a different vibe.
This was all grass.
Yeah.
This was actually just a low spot. And so that's actually what keyed me in to the fact that a pond would look natural here. That's a great design principle to use when you're planning a pond, especially a natural wildlife pond. You want to choose the lowest spot on your property. With the bogs too, it catches that extra water. So it actually takes what was a negative and makes it a positive.
Yeah. And now we're in a completely different part of the garden. We're heading into the woods.
Yeah, this is the other half of the garden. So say that half is the sunny half. And this half is the part where we inherited these big, beautiful old trees. And for sure, some of these oak trees are hundreds and hundreds of years old.
Julie cast these ancient trees as the stars of a woodland garden filled with ferns, flowers, meandering paths, mosaics, and even a Narnia-inspired lamppost.
We named it Havenwood because we wanted it to be this haven for our family first, but then it was always the vision to open the doors and to share with the community and beyond.
After 11 years of digging, planting, and pruning, Julie finally opened up her garden to the public this past summer. She gave tours of Havenwood to raise money for one of her favorite local organizations, the Grove City Community Library, where a budding horticulturist first discovered the magic of British gardens.
Oh, that garden is so beautiful. I would take a tour of that any day of the week.
Any day. It's giving The Secret Garden to me, and I feel like I bring up that movie a lot here, and it is just the most peaceful place. I can't imagine having that in my own backyard.
I know, and I love that she's using it for such a good cause.
Yes. Julie is available for garden consulting, and imagine she could make your backyard look like that, and she'll be opening up her garden after next year. If you want to take a tour yourself, we're going to have a link to get in touch with her on our website.
Beautiful. All right, coming up on Talk Pittsburgh, it's a celebration of strength, community, and some seriously stylish wigs. Why this event is turning heads for all the right reasons. That's next.